What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K14. 30 years of WrestleMania, and it is now time for the final clash between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
Arguably the greatest third-generation superstar in the history of our business. His late grandfather, the High Chief, Peter Maivia, was a superstar. The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, a tag team champion. This young man using the WWE to springboard to Hollywood stardom. But the one thing The Rock has never done, and I truly believe it's eaten him alive, King, is that on the grandest stage that our business has to offer, The Rock has never, ever defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin.
At WrestleMania, you're right. And you're right, I have to agree with you. I think The Rock is obsessed with that now. It's become his mission in life.
And then he said he'd never leave again, and then he left again.
Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He has earned the reputation as the toughest SOB in WWE. There is no one that has ever laced their boots any more intense, any more with a world to win than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, he's a rattlesnake, all right. He is one tough SOB.
Austin raised a country boy down in Texas. The rattlesnake grew up wanting to be here, wanting to do this. This is Austin's life. This is the rattlesnake's destiny. But the same can be said for The Rock. You can make a good point that who is the greatest WWE champion of all time? A lot of arguments, a lot of discussion can be had in that respect. But it very well could be one of these two men in the ring, and only time will tell.
I mean, the conversation of the greatest champion of all time should start and end with Bruno, but that's just me. Anyhow, welcome to a fine Friday. Tonight's perplexing pixels will be Hitman 2. Tune in for that. It's a fun video to film, fun video to have on the channel. So that'll be tonight at 8 p.m. as it usually is. Anyhow, we have Stone Cold, we're playing as The Rock, and we have wrestling news to discuss on the show today. Number one being that apparently Sin Cara has been cleared. I had forgotten he was injured entirely. So, Sin Cara back down at the Performance Center and is getting back into ring shape shortly. So, I mean, he had some great matches with Almas before he got hurt, apparently. And so, that's cool. I'm not sure where you put him, or what you do with him on SmackDown at this point, but sure, why not? More Sin Cara, sure. I mean, it's Hunico, but sure. Anyway, speaking of upcoming things, here we got Kurt Angle being rumored to be appearing at Raw this coming Monday. Obviously, the Raw after TLC, which is this Sunday. Go watch my predictions video I put up last night. So, that being said, you have to wonder, is that pointing to Baron Corbin losing in some fashion on Sunday if Kurt Angle's going to be there on Monday, as Kurt Angle was the GM who was on vacation. You know, vacation. So, that'll be curious. But also, I guess more significantly, if you're actually attending that Raw on Monday, you're going to be in for a long, long, long night, as they are filming back-to-back Raws. They're not making folks work on Christmas this year. They're filming back-to-back Monday Night Raws. So, that's 6 hours, you guys. You want to sit there for 6 hours? That is some WrestleMania-level stuff going on right there for Raw. And Raw is not as good as WrestleMania any week of the year. Seriously. It's Raw. So sitting through 2 Raws, that's a bit rough. Hit Austin with the people's elbow. Now I actually get back to the build there because I use my finisher because video games. Because video games. So there is that. So good luck to anyone sitting in that crowd for 6+ hours to watch 2 back-to-back episodes of Monday Night Raw. I have to imagine that the seats might be a bit more empty on that second episode. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Considering the quality, how Raw's been the past couple of weeks. Just a hunch on that one. Anyhow. Now, when it comes to folks who you perhaps will not be seeing on Raw this holiday season, John Cena has said that yes, he has several house show appearances at the end of the year, like the last couple days of 2018, but he will not be appearing on TV. So, that's curious. I mean, I'm not surprised, as you wouldn't really have him build until, say, WrestleMania and such, but at the same time, if he's hanging out and doing matches, why not just have him for, like, a one-off holiday appearance or whatever, you know? That, to me, makes sense, but it's John Cena wanting to do John Cena stuff, and honestly, not even sure if he's cleared to wrestle for those house shows or not, or if he's going to be making appearances in tag matches or something minimal due to movie contractual obligations. Hit the second WrestleMania moment. What on earth could that be? I don't even know. Jabroni beaten, pie eaten, I don't even know. Big clothesline from Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Here we go. So, whenever it decides, and it's going to decide when it wants to decide, when the second WrestleMania moment is going to be, Stone Cold can just bring it, is my deal here. Old Steve-O. Old Steve-O, come on. Pour that Steve Weiser and just bring it. He just pops up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, what's that, Steve? Oh, it's a signature. And I'll pick you up again, Steve. And oh, it's a rock bottom on Austin. Boom. Now, where is my WrestleMania moment? Seriously. Yo, Rudy Poo. Alright, I thought maybe I can make it happen by doing it that way. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Stunner. No stunner. B. Rock bottom on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then pin in 10 seconds. I hate when that is the hidden objective. Like, what? Tell me that at the beginning of the match. Don't just spring it on me. I gotta hit another rock bottom here on old Austin here. On old Stunning Steve. The Hollywood Blonde, as such. No, don't tap him out. Too stupid. Too stupid. Get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. It's The Rock's ring. And The Rock show. Okay. Once again. Spine Buster. Pick him up. And once again. Rock bottom. And then pinfall. Don't you rope break me. And The Rock did it. He finally did it.
Seeing is believing, and we all saw it. We saw The Rock do what you thought couldn't be done, JR. Admit it. These 54,000 people thought it couldn't be done. They turned their backs on The Rock, and they thought he'd sold out. But The Rock finally beat the rattlesnake at WrestleMania.
Kinda did, though. Like, he wasn't around much longer past this, and he was doing movies full time, so, you know. And he came back to fight John Cena twice in a row, which was weird, but whatever. Speaking of John Cena, we have John Cena versus The Big Show.
The following contest is scheduled for one
word
fall
life.
and is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena.
I wouldn't want to kick off WrestleMania any other way than with SmackDown's fastest rising star, John Cena.
Chain gang, basic Thuganomics, etc., etc. Your time is up. My time is now.
Weighing in at 500 pounds, he is the United States Champion, The Big Show.
He's the world's largest athlete at 7 feet, 500 pounds. And for the first time in his decorated career, The Big Show is defending a title at WrestleMania, the United States Championship that the show has held since last year. Have you ever remembered an athlete as dominating over the past couple of months as the Big Show has been.
But not as dominant as the Big Show. When the Big Show is motivated, when the Big Show is focused, he is unstoppable.
John Cena's WrestleMania debut tonight with a chance to win the United States Championship. First match of the evening here at WrestleMania 20. And you have to imagine that both these men have got to be nervous.
And I know it looks awkward and sounds awkward when you see him saying the Big Show, the Big Show, the Big Show over and over again, but they are trained to not say he or him or she. They're trained to say the name of the superstar every time because that makes for a better soundbite down the line. This was before Cena turned it into that spinner title. And knowing the Big Show's history at WrestleMania, he tends to lose a lot. Anyway, so yes, John Cena saying that he will not be on TV in any capacity this holiday season. So, again, it's a wrestler telling you a thing, so don't put any stock into it. You never know when there's a surprise could happen because Vince wanted a surprise to happen. That would not surprise me anyway. If, oh man, he said one thing and did something else, how shocking. Like, that's wrestling. That is 110% wrestling. Anyway, speaking of things that are 110% wrestling, we have some, I guess, rumors or some hearsay from somebody at MLW. Perhaps it was the guy who runs it. I don't know. But some hearsay from MLW kind of insinuating that Ring of Honor was attempting a talent raid on MLW contracted talent before one of their big shows. And I'm like, really? You're going to have the indies kind of infighting here when they really have one real enemy, and that's WWE? Like, infighting is not going to help anybody get any bigger. On the indies, you're going to act like WWF and WCW in this talent stuff. It's not really going to help anybody, to be honest. Like, so, I don't know. That to me was, I guess, kind of funny, but also kind of sad. So, that's, again, if any of that is actually true, I don't know. I just seen some business on Twitter earlier this morning and decided to mention that in my video today. Here we go. You can't see Jan. And certainly on TV, according to Cena, we're not going to see him. Only on house shows, so buy a ticket to those house shows, I guess. I don't know. Can Cena lift the Big Show? Oh my god. Incredible. 500 pounds over his shoulder. And it was funny because with Cena, it's like he would do that and they'd make a big deal about it, and then they kind of would, forget about it after like a year, and then they would do it again and make a big deal about it. And I'm like, no, he's given the Big Show the AA so many times, but every time they'd freak out about, oh my god, can he do it? I'm like, no, but he's done it. And again, that speaks to fans, new fans, not being aware and hoping that the old fans have forgotten. But if you're watching for a long time, you start to notice patterns repeating because that's kind of wrestling. It is turn off your brain style entertainment, so be sports entertained by it, I guess. Don't spend too much time thinking about it, which I guess is something that I do far too much, far too often. Because in my opinion, there is a deeper layer that you can appreciate wrestling on that is just beyond or below the surface. But just my own opinion on that. Anyway, I see Cena's chain sitting there in the corner. That's actually a pretty cool detail. So kudos to having his chain just sitting there under the turnbuckle. Usually you hand your personal effects to the referee and they go give it to the timekeeper or something. So anyhow, another attitude adjustment on the Big Show. That's 2. And he's not critical yet? Nope, he is still moderate. So, he is busted open, which is cool, but he is still moderate. Get out the ring. Get my sneakers pumped up. You big nasty bastard. Come on now. Give me another signature to do this again, because we have places to be today. We have things to do today. Here we go. Oh, that was not another signature. I gotta actually get him back on the ground again, which, big belly to belly from the Big Show. Oh, really? Working the arm show? Really? Alright. I mean, look. Big Show is rather competent in catch-as-catch-can. You'd be surprised. There was a match between Big Show and Kane that was a lot of just chain wrestling, which was hilarious, but also extremely impressive at the time. This was, maybe 10 years ago? Something like that. Man, I'm going to have to give him 4 AAs in this match just to get him to critical. Like, what the hell? There it is. And now, of course, alright, it's get him to that and do it again. So at that point, again, it's not impressive. We've done it 3 times. It is not at all impressive when you've done it multiple times. So, here we go. Here we go again, says Lawler. Yep, you're right about that, Jerry. You are right about that. Here we go again. Hit that big world's largest suplex. World's largest suplex. And then hit that 5-knuckle shuffle once again. Now, it's not even the end of the match, though, because it's like, alright, do this, do the attitude adjustment, then pin him, then do your WrestleMania moment. So, we did that. Kicks out. What is the hidden objective? The chain? Right, okay.
John Cena getting a chain in hand. He can't use this. Cena's going to get disqualified.
What's your obsession with the title anyway? You can't be cheating like this.
The referee doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
Nux.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Oh, no.
John Cena. The Nux in his hand off the skull of the Big Show.
And... Oh, you can't see him. You can't see him. Hey. And win by pinfall. Boom. That's like the 4th, 5th, 6th? Lost count. And new!
Your winner and new United States champion, John Cena.
John Cena has done the impossible. John Cena has slain the giant to win the United States Championship.
He needed the brass knuckles to do it, though, JR. I mean, it is WrestleMania, and I guess whatever it takes, but John Cena is the new United States champion.
And there you go. Another day wrapped up in the books here. And I unlocked that spinner belt. Which means tomorrow, one of the worst WrestleMania main events ever was Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, because that crowd did not want either of them, and you had Stone Cold as the ref. Oh, that was a nightmare. Anyway, that's tomorrow. See you then. I'm attackslug, and I'm out.